India has again slammed Pakistan for aiding and abetting terrorism. Speaking at the United Nations General Assembly session on culture of peace, India's ambassador Ruchira Kamboj said that Pakistan harbors the most dubious track record on all aspects. The Indian statement came after Pakistan's UN envoy's remarks against India.
India lashed out at Pakistan over remarks at the United Nations. It said Pakistan harbors the most dubious track record on all aspects.
Used to set aside the remarks from a certain delegation, which not only lack decorum, but also detract from our collective efforts due to their destructive and pernicious nature. We would strongly encourage that delegation to align with the essential principles of respect and diplomacy that must always guide our discussions. Or is that too much to ask of a country that harbors a most dubious track record on all aspects in itself?
Ruchira Kamboj, India's permanent representative to the United Nations, said that terrorism militates against the teachings of all religions.
Terrorism stands in direct opposition to the culture of peace and the core teachings of all religions, which advocate compassion, understanding, and coexistence. It sows discord, breeds hostility, and undermines the universal values of respect and harmony that underpin cultural and religious traditions worldwide.
Ambassador Kamboj went on to say that even amid challenging times, India's focus remains steadfast on constructive dialogue. It was not the first time India has called Pakistan's bluff on the world stage. In December 2022, India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar said that hosting Osama bin Laden and attacking a neighboring parliament cannot serve as credentials to sermonize before the UN. In February 2022, India said that the world had witnessed the horrors of the 2008 Mumbai terror attack, the 2016 Pathankot terror attack, and the 2019 Pulwama terrorist attack. An Indian diplomat said at the time that we all know from where the perpetrators of these attacks came from. This epicenter of terrorism nurtures terrorist entities with links to more than 150 UN-designated entities and individuals, and its leaders often extol terrorists as martyrs. In August 2021, Minister Jaishankar spoke at a UN briefing on threats to international peace and security caused by terrorist acts. He said that what is true of COVID is true of terrorism. No one is safe until all of us are safe. But some countries undermine our collective resolve. When we see state hospitality being extended to those with blood on their hands, we must call out the double-speak. The late Indian Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj made a memorable intervention in September 2017 when she said that India and Pakistan became free within hours of each other. Why is it that India today is a recognized IT superpower in the world and Pakistan is recognized only as a preeminent export factory for terror? Swaraj said that India established scientific and technical institutions which are the pride of the world. But she asked, what has Pakistan offered to the world and indeed to its own people apart from terrorism? India produced scholars, doctors, engineers. What have you produced? You have produced terrorists, she had said. India was not alone in condemning Pakistan. Earlier this year, Iran employed missiles and drones to demolish 2 strongholds of the Jaish al-Adl terror group in southwestern Pakistan. In a blunt message to Pakistan, US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton said in 2011 that Islamabad cannot keep snakes in its own backyard and expect them only to bite its neighbors. Eventually, Clinton said, those snakes are going to turn on whoever has them in their backyard. India has maintained that in its short history, Pakistan is a geography synonymous with terror. As an Indian diplomat told the UN, the quest for a land of pure has actually produced a land of pure terror. That Pakistan is now Terrorististan, with a flourishing industry producing and exporting global terrorism. Bureau Report, DD India.